Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna make a roasted tomato soup. First we're gonna slice open these tomatoes and we're gonna place them in a large tray. This tray holds about 1.5 kilos of tomatoes, and I want to add to that 2 onions. These are medium-sized onions, so we'll just cut up the top and the bottom and peel it. And the size of cutting the tomatoes does not really matter. We just want them to be cut to a size where they will easily blend. I'm going to sprinkle these on top of the tomatoes and around the tomatoes to fill up the tray. Now I know some of you guys love garlic, so we need to add garlic, right? Because you guys like it so much, I'm going to add 3 cloves to this. There we go. 3 cloves, no need to chop these, straight in. Drizzle on a little bit of olive oil, use plenty, there we go. A little bit of salt, that's about 2 pinches I would say. Fresh ground black pepper, beautiful, right? So this is ready to go on the grill. I've set up the grill for 2 zones, 1 direct zone and 1 indirect zone, and we're going to place our tray over the indirect side. And we want a high heat, so we got the vents full open, and this will give us around 300 degrees Celsius, which is probably around 600 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're halfway through, and I added some charcoal to keep the temperature up. I'm also going to add a little bit of beech tree to help create that extra flavor. Of course we're roasting it, but we also have an opportunity to add a little bit of smoke to it. So we'll close the lid and let the tomatoes absorb that smoke flavor. It's been around 45 minutes to an hour now, and look at these tomatoes. They look pretty good to me. The smell is insane. The garlic, the tomatoes, they fill up the area here. It's time to get them off. So in the meanwhile, I heated up some chicken broth, and we're gonna add these tomatoes to this chicken broth. Carefully that you don't splash. And the great thing that we use the roasting pan is that we capture all the juices. Now we're gonna put this pan over the direct heat on the grill. I'm using an old soup pan, and otherwise it will just char up and be black. Take a look at the beautiful color. You see there's this light brownish shimmer, and that's the smoke and roast we added to the tomatoes and the onions. This is gonna be a real tasty tomato soup. We'll bring this to a boil and let it simmer for around 25 minutes. Of course, in the meanwhile, we're gonna keep washing it and make sure that we have enough charcoal underneath, because this is a long cook and we need to add charcoal to keep that fire going. I think we have been patient for long enough. So let's get the pan over to the indirect heat side. Take our immersion blender and start grinding it down. So let's plate up this beautiful tomato soup. Nice consistency, not too thick, not too thin either. It definitely has a special color. Normally tomato soup does turn a little bit of orange, but there's a kind of like a yellow sheen to it. And that is very specific to smoke flavor. And the only way you can add that smoke flavor is by creating a recipe like this. Might want to add a little bit of cream, a few twigs of parsley, and there we go. A beautiful smoked and roasted tomato soup. This is gonna be delicious. That is absolutely perfection. What you want in something simple as tomato soup is you want to have layers of flavor. And this has so many layers. It's just tomato, it's garlic, onion, it's roasted, it's smoked. All the good things are in this tomato soup. I know it's a vegan recipe, but I'm sure you guys will love it. See you guys next time. Cheers.